let's go into Chris's second song to me. This Fire by Killswitch Engage. So
I knew what I was getting into when I put this on, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna do it because I don't want to shortchange you because I want you to give your review. But I did have a reason for
favors.
I did have a reason for putting this on. Like there was a
Okay.
very specific reason, and I'll let you talk, and then I'll tell you why my reason for putting this on.
So there's a conflict. I think you've given me the Killswitch Engage song before, and I can't think of which one it was.
I've given you quite a few before.
Okay, where
actually our very first show.
And I think I rated it pretty poorly.
And I gave you another one at some point.
So my notes on this song are, and it's really timely, and it'll set you up for exactly.
Okay.
I love the singing, don't love the yelling.
I knew that was going to happen.
And so I have a 50-50 love-hate with this song because half the song I'm like, hate it. And then the other half I'm like, gosh, the vocals are good. And my biggest thing is when there's the yelling like that, I really can't digest and hear the lyrics like I should be. And so that's my biggest problem when it's like that. But when so let me ask you this. When you are used to that type of music, can you hear the lyrics when you're first listening to a brand new song? Can you understand the lyrics, or do you have to look at the lyrics?
It depends. It depends on the singer. Like certain words, I think the way they phrase it, you can make it up. It depends on their style of like kind of yelling or growling or screaming. Okay. Like sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Well, there's growling, there's screaming, there's grunting, there's snarling, there's a
lot. So I do think when the singing vocals are happening, it's excellent. So it's a much edgier song than I would like, but it's really not terrible for 50% of the song.
Yeah. So that's good.
So tell me about the song and why it ended up on this list as inspirational and meaningful.
With Killswitch Engage, has always been one of my favorite bands. I think they're great. This record that this song's off of wasn't actually a very good record for them. Had a lot of filler. Like it just was kind of like, I don't know, it was a little like, if you talk to a lot of Killswitch fans, it's kind of like a paint by numbers record in a way. I hate to say that, but it felt like that for a lot of fans. But there's a few really great tracks. This one being one of those standout tracks. I love the lyrics to this song. And of course, for any WWE fans out there,
I thought
used
that
to
was
be CM Punk's entrance music. Used to be CM Punk's themes. You know, there's that too. But I love the lyrics to this song. I just think that they are so like motivational and so positive. You know, it's just it gets me like this fire. It fires me up. Like this is on my like my PMA playlist, like my positive mental attitude playlist, especially the one that I use to work out to sometimes too.
Sure.
But it really gets my blood boiling. You know, it's good. It fires me up.
Fires you up.
Fires me up.
It's not the worst song you've ever sent me.
I'm glad you picked up though in the singing part because I thought for sure. And so they've had two different singers. They had Jesse, who was the first singer, then Howard, who's on this. Howard was on
great vocals.
Yeah, he's got that bravado, like amazing, like just range. And then Jesse's been back in the band now for a little bit, but I was hoping that you would pick up on that you'd be like, the way Howard can like just deliver like so much bravado, so much like power in his voice, and so much emotion. Oh, I love when it comes in, and I know it starts off like, you know, and then it's like, and then it's just like majestic, like, yeah.
Buckle up, folks.
The riff hard. It's amazing. I love the riff. Here we go, full circle. We started to show off 3 years ago with Killswitch.
Ow! How does that not hurt my head?
I mean,
and beautiful
Howard
transition
comes in
to this.
Oh, so much power.
I enjoy his voice very much. It's just the previous yelling.
I mean, You gotta love that lyric. Even through the darkest day, this fire burns always. I mean,
Yes.
what a great lyric.
There wasn't a ton on this song, like as far as like the history of it, or the meaning of it. Rather, it just kind of was basically. I think what I found was like you're gonna fight for what you want. Like
yeah, I mean, it's. I think it's one of these things where once again, it means something to everybody. You know, whatever you're going through in life, it's all that. Like, you know, no matter how dark it gets, like as dark as it gets, as low as you go, or it can be, there's always a light somewhere. And like, as long as that fire in you still burns, like you will find your way out. Like you'll get to where, you know, you'll get out of the darkness. That's how I've always taken it. You know,
I think as long as there's fire left in you that burns, you'll get out of it. So don't let your fire fizzle. Where do I rate this song?
Where does Killswitch Engage this fire rate for you on your scale 1 to 5 records, Amanda Sharp?
You know, this was not. I probably won't listen to this much after today.
Not.
If I do, it'll be off of our playlist. So it'll just be naturally nestled into a song switch. But I don't love it, but I do like the singing in it. So like I wouldn't skip it.
Okay.
But I don't like it.
Not skippable.
It's not going to be skippable because I do think the message is really great. And 50% of the song is tolerable. So I'm going to come in at just a 3.0.
3. So a 3.
A 3. I don't know. I'm doing 0.0s today. 4.0. 3.0.
Yeah. Being a teenager in the 1980s, Metallica was it for me. When metal started going more into what I call Cookie Monster rock, I checked out. So I'm with Amanda when it comes to Cookie Monster rock.
I love it.